Breaking news, Gris Next Studios. Reporting live, it's your host, Deontay Kyle. Who's behind the camera?
It's the big cat.
News is in. Joe Biden has dropped out of the presidential candidate race and has co-signed Kamala Harris to take that position. We got the AKAs versus the KKK.
The pearls versus the sheets.
Yo, we know we got monetized for no reason. The pearls versus the sheets. Yo, I hate to say we told you so, but we did. We called this like 2 weeks ago. Hey, I'm gonna change the pace a little bit, okay? Before we get into this whole thing, let's just say that Joe Biden the possibility of him not being the president is a relief. Because listening to him speak is just disheartening. It's like, this can't be the leader of our country. So, you know, that's a good thing. Kamala Harris is 59. We can work with 59. We can work with 59. 50 minus, so 20 is 30. She was born in 60? 60 something? No, man. Maybe 50 something. No, 60. Yeah, we can work with that. But, you know, she's a top cop. We know that. That's fine. Cop cities are getting built. We know that. It's fine. I'm not, it would take a certain amount of care on my behalf to really endorse somebody. I will say this. If we're going to play the lesser of two evil games now, my lesser evil is Kamala. Now, hold that thought. The senator of Ohio, it may be the governor of Ohio, came out and said that if Donald Trump doesn't win the election, we have no choice but to have a civil war. And his side will win the Civil War. That's a crazy claim. That's a crazy thing to say in public. But this is the fantasy of white supremacy. Like all they need is the green light to just start killing niggas. Kamala is Indo-Jamaican.
Is she?
Who knows? This is a very racially ambiguous woman. More photos of her and Montel popped up. She looks good. She was looking good. That silk press has been... Who's the hairdresser? Get that man on the payroll. Because you know it's only a gay man can keep that up. You know?
$40?
Shout out my gay niggas. But, this idea of like, oh, she's black and she's a woman, she has no shot. Yeah, let's stop that talk. Let's just stop doing that. Because y'all the same people that said, oh, then there's a black man named Barack. And he was still the president. So, you know, let's if you do identify with Kamala, then give yourself a chance. I mean, this is a unprecedented in my lifetime, you know. So, I would say, you know, I feel a little weird saying give her a shot, but the thing is, it's just like, bro, what is the alternative? The alternative is Donald Trump. Now, when the alternative was Donald Trump, Joe Biden, I'm like, fuck both of them. Kamala versus Trump. You know, sometimes I go into the Indian restaurant and they showing me love. I go in the liquor store, niggas showing me love or got Armani on. Going to the convenience store, no glass, no bulletproof in there. Brother, My brother, hey, if we can get a little bit of that popping, we might be all right. All right? Here's the thing. This thing is over anyway. You talking about the country, the empire? The pillars are cracking. This thing is over. Why not have fun? Why not give the AKAs a shot? Why not paint the White House pink and green? One last hoorah. I can see it now. Green White House, pink pillars. That eats. That eats. How bad do you want to go to Alcatraz? Do you want to risk speaking against Kamala and end up in Alcatraz? Do you want to get put on the island? Because, just remember, cop cities are being built. The thing is like, now my mind, I'm like such a conspiracy nut. It's like Donald Trump ushers in like Handmaid's Tale, and then Kamala ushers in like just supreme socialist dictatorship. Like speak against, like say the wrong thing, nigga, and end up on the island. You think this shit? You laughing? I'm not joking. I'm not playing. Cause cop cities are being built. One in Atlanta, one in Baltimore. Have you niggas playing musical chairs? You go from Atlanta to Birmingham to Jackson, Baton Rouge, down to Houston, up to Dallas, straight to LA, straight to the motherfucking island. Straight to the island. But maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm nihilistic. Maybe I'm cynical. Maybe this is a good thing. Our first Indo-Jamaican president. Black adjacent president. Black people, we really funny acting when it comes to who can be black and who can't. Is this woman ever even said she was black? No. I mean, vehemently denies it. Tyler says colored, and y'all don't want to do the water dance anymore. But that's what they say where she's from. Kamala Harris goes to Howard University, historically black college, pledges AKA.
No.
Oh, they don't be throwing up the rock?
No.
They be throwing up this shit. My bad, man. My bad. I forgot y'all wasn't the rock. That's the Delta.
Yeah, it's the Delta.
Yeah. But a little bit of this in the White House. A little bit of that. She do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Date Montel Williams. Black card restored. We gotta, here's the thing. Who gives a fuck? Black, Indian, Jamaican, whatever. Y'all gonna let her be what she wanna be. She come out there and get inaugurated in box braids, that'd be your queen forever. She got Beyonce perform at the inauguration. Kendrick Lamar come out there, say not like us. Shit gonna get different. She come out to Tupac. She say she love Tupac. Love Snoop Dogg. Get Snoop D-O G to perform at the inauguration. The shit can go up. The whites will be angry. The whites are saying they want to start a civil war. That's a white man's fantasy. But here's the thing. This country isn't about politics, policy, what's best for the citizen, what's best for the state. No. This is a competition of ideology. White supremacy versus the idea of equity and inclusion. Or take the equity out and just put diversity and inclusion. Because there ain't no equity. Only thing gonna be equal under Kamala is that jumpsuit. One band, one sound. Put them on the island. I just think that I don't think, maybe I'm not the person to bring this news. I don't care. I think it's all, it's all propped up as a stage. If we could call it 2 weeks ago it's because I'm not married to the idea of politics. First of all, let's keep it real. Let me just tell y'all how I feel. If you diehard Democrat, if you a diehard Republican, if you a make America great again or a vote blue no matter who, you're a fucking loser. Caring about politics on a deep internal level where it becomes a part of your identity is loser shit. You're a loser. That's how I feel. Because none of these people give a fuck about you at all. Has Kamala Harris ever received money from Donald Trump?
Yes.
Yes. Two wings, same bird. Here's the thing that y'all not realizing. All of this is just, it's a game. It's red versus blue. It's Bloods versus Crips. It's Walmart versus Target. McDonald's versus Burger King. What color are cop lights? It's all this thing, the idea of color theory, red being alert, blue being calm. It's just these two warring emotions that leaves you in a place of confusion. Do I go, is this urgent, or do I want to go where things are cool, calm, where they're gonna rub my back. They're gonna rub my back, they're gonna tell me I matter, and then they're gonna shove a dick in my ass. They're just gonna fuck the shit out of you. They're just taking shit away. I mean, you think this is Atlanta is a largely Democratic place. No problem no problem approving building of Cop City. No problem killing people that protested it. Vote blue no matter who. You're either way, you can turn left, you can turn right, you can go through this door, you can go through that door, you're getting fucked. Because they don't care. This is a power game. All these people are crooks and grifters. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna start grifting. Cause what are we doing out here speaking out, like, what are we doing out here giving objective opinions and, like, different perspectives and trying to be thinking critical and rational? What are we doing that for? Why am I doing that? Why am I not running a grift? Why am I not a far-right Republican? Why don't, next podcast, if I pull up with a red hat, know what time it is? We trying to get the money. That's what Candace Owens does. She just goes to get the money. She tried to be black for 60 days. She was like, the bag ain't hit. Try to do the rebrand. These niggas, you can't satisfy them. The money don't come. Kamala raised how much money? At like
81 million.
81 million? There's your president. It's a show called the Veep. Speaks about the white lady, vice president. President gets sick, dies. She becomes first female president. That's a current running show. We're not playing the same game. And it's like, here's the thing. You can subscribe to whatever side you want, okay? These sides are all subscribed together. This whole house of cards is power play. Everybody, they just trying to get their money. Lobbying is a real thing. Big corporations run everything. And, it's wrestling. It's babyface versus the heel. That's all this is. And I know that it's like hard because, we died. We civil rights. We marched. But we're so far past that. Those days of like true, genuine American citizenship, fighting for your rights, that shit is over. You either want to see this system decimated completely, or you want to play for a team. Complete decimation. Play for a team. Now, one of these teams is saying if they don't win, complete decimation of niggas that look like me and you. Anybody that they deem woke. Here's the thing. When the guns come out, they don't care about the red hat. When the guns come out, they don't care. You black? No, I was a Trump. you dead. Because it's never been about Trump. Trump says make America great again. That's a dog whistle. That's what the Klan says. That's some David Duke shit. Okay? So when we say the KKK versus the AKA, the sheets versus the pearls, it's really not a joke. And dare I say, the two most powerful demographics in this country: white men, black women. I mean, supremely opposite sides of the spectrum, because we know women are at the bottom. We know black people are at the bottom. So we got black women over here. We know men are at the top and white folks is at the top. And we got white men over here. And these are the warring factions. And this person knows they can't tell this person what the fuck to do. Black women don't back down from that shit. I don't see any black women coming out in support of Trump. See a lot of niggas doing that. See a lot of black men chasing that far right bag. A lot of rappers. Because nigga gave you $1,200. Could I give you $1,200 to stop shooting up the hood? Stop beefing with your ops? Could I get $1,200 do it? What you think? You think $1,200 will do it?
I think $1,200 is enough.
$1,200 is enough? Why haven't we started? Where's Jay-Z? Where's Damon Dash? Let's stop the beef in the hood. Give them $1,200. That's all it takes. That's all they care. Just $1,200. $1,200 to co-sign a racist. $1,200 to co-sign like a certified Klan member. $1,200 to co-sign a man who called for the hit of 5 young black boys. $1,200. That's all it takes. Why are we beefing in the hood? All these niggas need is a band and 2. A band and 2 beans. That's all they want. Why do we still have problems in the hood? What the fuck? I mean, it's like you have, honestly, if you think about it, the most staunchly different people, right? And white men fear the position of black women, right? And black women continue to tick up that ladder. And hey, man, I mean, that's a wrestling. This is WrestleMania 2000 shit. This is like Hulk Hogan versus the Ultimate Warrior. This is the best match we've ever seen. Black women versus white men. Because it doesn't matter about what she identifies as. It matters what the people see her as. It's a war of ideology. And Donald Trump is the mascot for white supremacy. The AKA cosign, that's just, they're going to take that and run with. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what her husband looks like. Doesn't matter that her kids are clearly Caucasian. Doesn't matter. What are the optics saying? It's a black woman versus a white man. Y'all can keep saying she's not a black woman. Go look at the comments. What did the comments say? Comments say she's a black woman. AKA say that's a black woman. It's a circus. And the thing is like, well, Kamala's a cop, but Donald Trump, he's a Klansman, and no, it's all the same thing. We know that. Joe Biden stepping down had to, I mean, and you want to make another call? You want to make another prediction? What is it? It's going to be, when does election season start?
September? I want to say August, September?
30 days. 30 days, old Joe's going to kick the bucket. See what COVID did in Italy? I'm just saying. They're trying to spin COVID right back. They're trying to spin that COVID back. How do you, this is Hollywood. How do you set up a story? You set up a story based on a tragedy. What is the big ailment that the Democrats have faced is that the Democrats have lost support for Joe Biden. They don't want Joe because he's Genocide Joe, he's Sleepy Joe, he's an old babbling man. We're tired of old people in office. Donald Trump is 81, Kamala's 59. She looks great. She looks like a viable president. She looks young. She looks vital. She looks like what most of the country wants. I mean, not most, but what strong sectors of the country want to see: diversity, inclusion, women. Couldn't do it with Hillary. Too many skeletons. We know how the Clintons get down. First presidential election since, I think they said like 1980 something, where there hasn't been a Bush, a Biden, or a Clinton on the ticket. This is America starting new. A lot of people are going to see this as hope. Like, this is hopeful. You know? If it's the same old America, we know what it is. You know? 2.0. You know? But the thing is that there needs... So we can't usher in Christian nationalists, white supremacists, like fascism. We can't usher that in. And Kamala will likely run on the platform of like democratic socialism, because that's what her dad is. Do some research on her father. Apples don't fall far. But what we do know, the clear thing is that this country is not going to be the same after this election. It's already not. This year has been wicked. This has been a wicked year. I don't know what type of fucking deep southern hoodoo Cat Williams put out there off that Club Shay Shay podcast, but since the 4th of January, when that fucking episode dropped, this shit ain't been the same. 4th of January. Same day my best friend died. Correlation. No, it don't have nothing to do with that. Rest in peace, Luther. The country is already not the same, and it's spinning. It's like we're hydroplaning right now, and we're trying to get some type of traction. Joe stepping down was a breath of fresh air for a lot of people, because in most people's mind, there's no way Joe Biden beats Donald Trump. He lost all of the support of his party. And he's lost the support of any, like, people do impressions of him as if he has Alzheimer's dementia. That's not a person you want representing the country. Hey, hey, Donald Trump being grazed by a bullet, and then it's like everybody's like, that's a surefire win against Joe, and then Joe just stepping down is like a chess move. You know, oddly enough, I don't know how these sides like interact with each other, but I'm just saying, if we look at it through the lens of like babyface versus heel in wrestling, it's like, oh, they just brought in a tag team partner, they just tagged in Kamala, and now have arisen like an entire new demographic of voters. Women in general. Because, you know, unless you just like a Klans member or you're 65 and cooked mentally, most women are going to want to see Kamala get in there, because most women in their lifetime want to see a woman president. I'm at this point, I want to see it too. Let's see what it looks like. But then you have now the people that identify with Kamala as an Indian woman. That's a lock. Indian men, little misogynists, don't know if they want to see that. No. No. None of that. None of that. Them niggas be killing that little. No. None of that. None of that. But this here is America, and anything's possible. Black men, nah, you're not getting that vote, Kamala. Black men are just as fucking misogynist as white men are. That's kind of our whole little thing. Because what else do we got? And then black women, that's a lock. That is a lock. You got that lock and key. White women. I think Kamala goes 75-25 with the white women. 25. I mean, their husbands can't go in the voting booth with them. It's just, you know what I'm saying? But Hillary is like, see, here's the thing. But Kamala, they just played a compilation of like, she keeps saying like this thing.
The same thing over and over again?
Hold on, I got it on my phone. Because somebody DM'd it to me, and it's like, real rap, like, what does that mean?
I can imagine what can be and be unburdened by what has been.
What does that mean?
Can be unburdened by what has been. What 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 we can see, what we believe can be, unburdened by what has been. What can be unburdened by what has been. What can be unburdened by what has been. What can be unburdened by what has been.
It's just her. It's just that. It's just this for like 2 minutes, and then just laughter, and you know. Now, knowing old Donnie. Listen, this thing about Donald Trump, that's a funny nigga right there. And what if he come? What can be unburdened by what has been? he gonna shut her whole shit down. And and he took a bullet. So, it is what it is. Let's move on from this, because this is just whatever. England lost. Hey, the Black Brits, I'll let you for a second. Y'all always be talking about, like, Americans, like, Black Americans, we don't have culture, we don't know where we're from. I'll tell you what doesn't happen to Black Americans. When a team loses a game, we don't get chased down in the street and beat the fuck up. So why you want to talk shit about us? Like, you got big problems where you're from. And I'm not making light of that. That shit ain't cool. I'm just saying, like, maybe that's an incentive to stop beefing with us, because we don't want no beef with y'all. We really much don't think about y'all until y'all come talking about us, and then geography, like, where are they from?
They don't even know where they from, son. They talk about we Nigerian. Your parents and grandparents have been in England since the 60s, bro. Y'all not Nigerian no more.
They be going back.
They ain't been back.
Listen. We're not going to get into geography. That's your whole little shit. I'm just saying, you know where you from. Okay? You have a culture. And that culture is, if England loses a soccer game, you get beat the fuck up. And, British women, your men come home drunk from the pub, they beat y'all the fuck up too. Just smack, wanna. Just, it's a lot of ass whooping going on in England. Now, the thing is about soccer, is that y'all wouldn't even have been in that game without your black player, soccer. And then y'all want to blame him. Y'all had memes of him looking like a monkey as soon as you lost, which means you had it in the drafts. And isn't this just white folk shit? Praise a nigga for getting you where you want to be. Kill a nigga if he let you down. No criticism of the white players on the soccer team. The majority white soccer. Whatever. I don't care. You think I don't give a fuck about American politics? I'll tell you what I care less about. Black British people. British people in general. The UK. The entire other side of that map. White people anywhere. I like the American whites because I grew up with them. You know your enemy. One of my best friends, Rick Bell. Shout out Rick Bell. It's my bud. The thing is that we just wanted to come, talk some shit. A little 30 minutes. Yeah, we 30 and 30. We 30 seconds. There's really nothing else to talk about. You got anything?
I just want to give a big shout out to Angel Reese and those shorts. That's it.
I mean, it's just that, like, I just turned 34 and I ain't ready to be the creep. I ain't ready to be creepy yet.
Are you creepy? But you've seen it. You're not Sam Cassell. You're not giving her a hug and rubbing her back.
Nah,
you're not doing that.
Shit was alright.
It was nice.
Shit was alright.
I mean, we're not creeps. We're at that weird age where it's like...
Nah, we
at that age.
No, we're there.
We're almost there. No, we're almost there. But
30,
we're in the middle where it's like...
34, 35. But that's when it starts festering.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah. Because it's like, we were just young yesterday.
Nah, but
and
this
now
is
we're
the thing.
going into...
You feel me?
What I'm saying?
But this is the thing, like, you 30, when you turn like this age, it's like, you know yourself so much.
Yeah.
So you walking with all the confidence.
Exactly.
And then it's like, yeah, but like, I gotta cut that off at, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like 34, righteously like 28, 29, that's the cutoff.
Nah.
Yeah.
29?
Yeah. I can't talk to a 25-year-old.
At 28, 29?
Nah, son. At 34.
Oh, at 34? No.
That's what I'm saying. 28 is the cutoff.
Oh, okay. What you saying? Okay.
Yeah, because 25 is like...
Yeah, 25 is like, now you in a whole nother...
Now we in a 19 and 10, a 19-year-old and a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
Because when you start doing the backwards math, that's when it starts getting nasty.
It's nasty work.
Starts getting nasty. When you start doing the backwards math, it gets nasty.
Yeah.
But, at 28-year-old, that's a fully developed, And as I grow, that age grows as well. So when I turn 35, 29.
Exactly.
We keep going up and up, I think that, the Angel Reese, it's good to see her and Caitlin Clark playing together.
Yeah.
That, I know the racists hate that. I was hating on Caitlin Clark too. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, anything white people like too much, I'm just no, thank you. Anytime black men have to defend, like when I see a lot of niggas defending somebody white, I know I'm in the wrong room. Anytime a bunch of you niggas is defending somebody white, I'm in the wrong room. So righteously, I had to pick my side, pick Angel Reese. The double queen. Caitlin Clark look like Billy Kidman. She still does. She's still not an attractive white woman. I'm never going to let y'all get away with that. Never. But she's a hooper. And her and Angel Reese playing together has been good because you can tell there's a real camaraderie there. And it's not this... Here we go. White supremacy versus equity and inclusion. Diversity and inclusion. It shows up everywhere. Walmart versus Target. It shows up everywhere. As long as you have white people in this country, it's going to show up. As long as you have white men still trying to take our country. Nigga, you're everywhere. Show me somewhere a white person isn't. Show me somewhere a white man doesn't exist. Please. At a HBCU? Sure, there's some funding there. Sure, there's some money rolling in from some white hands. Anywhere where the white people are like, this is yes. Yes, Caitlin Clark. White men never. When you know, the joke of white men was that like the WNBA like is it's not worth watching. Like y'all always shitted on the WNBA, but anytime y'all have an opportunity to exalt any white person, because you know how you feel about your women. You don't like your women. Hey, what's crazy? If you talk to a black man that's been married 10 or better, and you ask him about his wife, he might light up. I love me. She was there with me when I ain't have shit. She stuck by me. She's loyal. Gave me my beautiful kids. I love her. The glee. It's a grown man. Salt and pepper. Might have on a certain type of hat. Ask a white man about his wife. Ask a white man that's been married for 1 year. That bitch. Oh, that bitch is the bane of my existence. That's why I work 30 hours overtime every week. They just seem to hate their women. They seem to hate their wives. They don't seem too enthused about the babes. And they don't seem to care much about the children. There's, a lot of crisp and wall activity happening in that community. But I don't want to turn this into a race thing. We don't want to make this about race. Even though that's what this election is about to be about. And it's finna go, I'm telling you, man, if this were the day of newspapers, the shit you would see, I'm ready to, you know what, actually, racism is finna be on steroids, but I'm looking forward to like those smear campaign ads. It's Kamala Harris. This is how they be coming in. Kamala Harris says she cares about equity and inclusion. But when she was 19, she killed a baby. They were like, what? Hold on, what? She likes to hunt rabbits for fun and farm them for meat. She hates children. Kamala Harris. More like Cop Harris. She's gonna send your ass to Alcatraz. It's like they really start digging their heels in. It was like a white dude named what's a D name? What's a D last name? Bob Dover says he cares about cops. But when he was 12, he had sex with his sister. It's like, what, nigga? He did what? How y'all know about that? How did y'all find out about that? Bob Dover says he cares about farmers. They're the backbone of this country. Bob Dover also loves bestiality. Whoa, nigga. What? He does what? How are you telling me he does what?
She doesn't stand a chance.
Bob Dover says he wants to provide women with better opportunities in this country. 13 domestic violence charges says different.
That's public record.
Yeah, that's public record. That's public record. We can look that up. And then it's like, let it be a black dude. Dwayne Smith says he cares about all people. Dwayne Smith's also a registered Black Panther. It's like, oh shit. Dwayne Smith went on record and said he supports Colin Kaepernick. They're gonna bring the dirt out, nigga. Bring the dirt out. Dwayne Smith doesn't love America. Dwayne Smith said, fuck white children. They can start coming out the woodwork, that crazy shit. All right, let's wrap this thing up, man. We ain't gonna talk about nothing else, because I ain't gonna lie. Like, once I start getting a bit going, I really just start thinking about the worst shit.
Oh my god.
Dwayne Smith's drunk a 4 with Steven Jackson. Dwayne Smith also overdosed twice before the age of 18. All right, let's get up out of here. Shaq. Hold on. Shaq. it's just something I just thought about. Shaq, you a nasty nigga, son. He's a nasty nigga, son. He's a nasty nigga, son. Shaq nasty. But I just looked at Angel Reese's name on the board, and I was like, yeah, I bet Shaq all over that. I bet Shaq in that DM, I guarantee I bet I will probably make $2,000 off TikTok next month. I will put that up. I will put that up on a 2-leg parlay.
That company that Shaq
one that Shaq sent a DM. The second leg of the parlay is that he sent another one. He doubled down. I could show you some post game. You're not really playing like a big. I can show you how to back him down in the paint. That nigga Shaq is nasty. I remember when Megan was on the live one time. He was like, "Ooh, let me grab that booty." Shaq, she's the same age as your child.
Shaq don't care.
He don't give a fuck, bro. That nigga pulled up to what's the Ryan Clark Day podcast? Son pulled up with the fitted button up jeans, Tom's ashy as shit. Ashy as shit.
That's not enough lotion in the world.
Not enough lotion. The big diesel.
Diesel, son.
The big diesel's coming for you, Angel.
That's nasty work.
He's a disgusting guy. And we can't keep just letting it slide. Like, even with Gilbert Arenas today, when he said, "Oh, we lost to them Africans." I mean, we almost lost to them Africans. You see when he said that? Let's stop talking to basketball players. Let's choose two. All right. We choose three basketball players that can represent anything that has anything to do with political, social commentary, anything other than basketball. We choose 3 right now. 1, Jaylen Brown. 2, JJ Redick. Like how that guy gets down. 3,
Jalen Rose because the hairline. That's it.
No,
that's it. You gotta have somebody for the aesthetics.
No, nigga.
Why not?
Because this is not about aesthetics. They want celebrities to be our voice. They want celebrities to be the voice. Fuck Jalen Rose.
Oh, come on.
Not like, for real, we fuck with you. And we already got one Jalen. No more Jalens.
You gotta think against Jalen.
One Jalen. No, I fuck with him. I show him love. Show them love. Show Jalen niggas a lot of love. Damn. I just don't want 2 representing us. Come on, man. Jalen Rose, JJ Redick. I mean, I can't seem to stumble across a third one that I would be comfortable speaking. I can't. We're just gonna use Jaylen Brown, JJ Redick are the official NBA. The official NBA spokespeople for anything outside of basketball. No football players. Because that's like that's the young Jeezy CTE them niggas got. Like, them niggas got the real CTE. Antonio Brown be wildin', bruh. That nigga had a thing on there called Spick of the Day. Like, he just say anything. No offense to you guys. Didn't mean to say that. I was just reading it. This was kind of fun. I kind of want to double back on, like, talking shit about Steven Jackson. I really don't like that guy.
It's time to go, man.
Yeah.
We gotta go.
Yeah, we kind of went an extra 10. Damn, this is like a full podcast.
What am I about to say?
How does it feel? Does it feel like a good one? Does it feel like
this is good. This was straight to the point.
Steven Jackson's a bitch. Steven Jackson thinks it's okay to check in with teenagers on O-Block because he still needs to prove that he's a street dude, even though he's a multi-millionaire basketball player. Because he's a bitch. All right, we out. All right. One quick thing. Hold on, before we go, let me put the gloves on for this. Sebastian fucking Telfair.
Oh.
If there was ever Merriam-Webster dictionary section for bitch ass nigga, it's you. Talk about a man after he dead. Talk about a man whose wife has been publicly grieving him, who died with his child. Maybe Kobe had some nasty allegations. Kobe also beat those allegations. Talk about a man cheating on it. Oh, he didn't go to the club, but he had bitches. You're a fucking loser. And the nigga who interviewed him is a fucking loser too, because you should have shut that down. Niggas do anything for clicks. Okay? You got caught with mad guns. You wanted to be a street nigga like Steven Jackson. You just so happened to take it to the max. At least I respect Steven Jackson. Fake thugging. You was real thugging. Got kicked out of the NBA because you're a fucking loser. And you're a bum. And you're a bitch ass nigga. And I hope nobody ever interviews you again. Because you don't speak about dead people that got fucking family out here grieving, nigga. Speak about his fucking wife, who's basically like his whole representation now. And now what we're gonna do, talk about, oh, he was cheating on you? You're a fucking loser. You're fucking lame. You're disgraceful. I hope nobody ever talks to you again. I hope you go out into the street, crossing the crosswalk, a nigga blows through a red light and knocks you out your motherfucking socks. And then the gun that's probably on your hip goes up into the air, hits the ground, goes off right through your motherfucking dome. You bitch ass nigga. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant.